Hi, I'm Ewan Roberts and you're watching Talk Norwich City.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Talk Norwich City here, back for another video. Today I'm going to be previewing the Newcastle versus Norwich City game that is going to be taking place this Sunday at 4 o'clock. It is a hell of a trip up there, but there's going to be a lot of us going, and I thought it'd be good to preview it as always. So let's start off with some injury news. Norwich have got a pretty clean bill of health, except for the obvious ones like Hooper, and apparently Graben's got a bit of an ankle injury, but didn't want Graben in the team anyway, so not too fussed about that. On the other hand, Newcastle have some serious issues in their team regarding injuries. Their main player, really, Tim Krul, is out for the season, and their second choice keeper is also out injured, which means Rob Elliott is going to be playing in goal. He's played 16 times for Newcastle in 4 years, so hardly a regular for them. But Steve McLaren has been out in the media this week praising him up to the hill, probably just to give him some confidence, really. Newcastle are in a really bad run of form, and being the goalkeeper to come in at this time is going to be very daunting for Rob Elliott. Also, Jack Colback and Dummett are out injured, or doubtful anyway. They're not up to full fitness, so if they will be playing, then I suppose that's a good thing for us because they're not going to be to full match fitness. Now, I've watched a lot of Newcastle this season, as of every Premier League club really. I've been trying to keep on top of things, and the main players I've picked out for them, or in terms of talent, is Mitrovic, who was a fantastic player last season. He's come into Newcastle and hasn't really lived up to expectation, but you know, he is a good player and hasn't really settled into the English way yet. So look out for Mitrovic. Also, Wijnaldum, he's their top goal scorer this season with 2. Doesn't sound that many, but considering it's Newcastle, that isn't too bad, and both classy finishes as well. And obviously De Jong and Sissoko, who we all kind of know about from last season. Yeah, so they have got some decent players, and I watched them against Man City. Despite them losing very heavily, they did start the game really well and actually took the lead, which I'm sure all of you guys know about. So Newcastle can score goals. The only thing they can't do really is defend and you know, sit on leading scorelines as well. They just seem to collapse. Their mentality's all wrong. I was on BBC Radio Norfolk the other night, and a Newcastle chap came on there. Very, very negative. Not a good place to be at the moment is Newcastle. Very negative aura surrounding that whole team. They look weak at the back, Newcastle. I've already said in my Predicted 11 video that we just need to be ruthless. We need to start quick and we need to take our chances. Something I've been a bit critical of this season is games we've been playing really well in, we haven't been picking up the full 3 points. We need to start doing that if we want to stay up this season. I look back at the likes of West Ham, Stoke, even maybe Liverpool, where we could have picked up 3 points, and we haven't done because we haven't really taken our chances that well. Maybe not Liverpool, but the other games especially, we could have had, you know, maybe 4 or 5 more points on the board, and we would have been a lot higher up the table than what we already are. But Newcastle, it's always going to be a tough trip up there. They're a big club, they're a good side, but at the moment they are underperforming. And something we need to do is take advantage of that. If we were in Newcastle's position, we would be fearing every team that goes up there. So we need to go up there high on confidence. I'm sure Alex Neil has really looked at their team and what to attack and what not to attack, and when to sit back and everything. So I'm feeling confident in terms of the way we set up. It's all about in here though. We need to go out there with a winning mentality. We need to go at them. We need to be ruthless, as I've already said. Yeah, I mean, we just need to kill the game early, don't we? We need to kill the game early, grab a couple of early goals, and even if we do go behind, if we get a goal, we're going to be straight back in that game, because as we know, Newcastle aren't that great at sitting on winning positions. Newcastle are currently bottom of the table. They haven't yet won a game this season. Let's not make this the first game that we win. Imagine if we score a goal early on. Their fans are going to be on their backs. The players are going to be struggling for motivation and inspiration. And it's going to be a very bad place to be. Not for us, but for them. It's a very winnable game this weekend. Saying that though, if we come away from a point, any point really, in an away game in the Premier League isn't too bad. But we need to start taking these opportunities really. These winnable games we need to go to and look to win and try and grab all 3 points. If you're a Newcastle fan watching, leave me your thoughts. Am I being a bit too harsh on Newcastle, or is this as bad as it really is? And Norwich fans, of course, the predominant viewers of this channel, please do leave me your thoughts. My score prediction, I'm going for a 2-1 Norwich. I think it's going to be, we're going to take the lead. No, they're going to take the lead, and we're going to get straight back into it. Goals from Mbakani and Matty Jarvis. I'm feeling a goal for Matty Jarvis. I think his pace will cause problems for Newcastle. Leave me your score predictions in the comments below. Leave it a like if you've enjoyed the video. And yeah, I'll see you at Newcastle. Peace out. I don't normally get starstruck, but Grant, it's an absolute pleasure to speak to you tonight, mate. You've just done Tales for the City speech. How was it, mate?
Yeah, it was really good. I think everyone enjoyed it. Well, I think everyone will go away enjoying it. It seemed like it's good. Obviously a good bunch of...